There is no better voice on a school board or a county board than the voice of an educator who's in the classroom, who understands what's happening in the classrooms and can advocate not only for our members, but for our students. And we all know that Charlie is the one who does that.
All right, and next I'd like to invite Cheryl Atkins from the Association of Pleasanton Teachers.
We in Pleasanton have been dragged through the mud for the last couple of years. We need change in both management and school board. Charlie has fought hard to prevent school closures, improve parent engagement, and secure fair working conditions for all school employees. His dedication to these causes is not just about preserving jobs, but about preserving the quality of education and the well-being of the entire school community. We, APT, endorse Charlie Jones for our school board, and let's come together to support a leader who will support us, who will continue to fight for the best interests of our students and our community. So thank you.
Our next Pleasanton School Board trustee, Charlie Jones.
How are you supposed to follow such nice things said by others? I will do my best though. So, good afternoon. My name is Charlie Jones, and I am running to be your next school board member for Area 4. Appreciate that. I'm a proud graduate of Pleasanton Schools, and as a teacher of 7 years, I know what works and what doesn't when it comes to running a district. I actually got my start literally right over there at Alisal when my family moved here. I then went to Vintage Hills, where my mom walked me to school almost every single day. And then I went to Pleasanton Middle School, where I developed my love of music through the band program there. I graduated from Amador Valley High School, where they helped me get the skills I needed and the confidence to have so that I could excel in college. And then I graduated from college at Arizona State University with a degree in history and secondary education. But I always knew that I was going to come back to the Bay Area because this is my home. This is the place that made me who I am today. And that comes down to my teachers and my counselors. They're the ones that inspired me to become an educator myself. They were the ones that helped me with the fact that I had undiagnosed dyslexia and ADHD, but they still helped me develop a love of reading and pushed me to high standards even when, as a teenager, I didn't always have those beliefs that I could do that, but they believed in me, and they were the ones that pushed me. It was my teachers that gave me a safe place to come out when I was in high school, in the middle of Prop 8 happening, and letting me know that it's okay, it's good to be your authentically true self. And it was my counselors who caught me at one of the worst times in my life, when multiple of my friends passed away at the same time. It felt like my world was collapsing around me. And they saw the warning signs of my grades slipping, of me pulling away from everybody. But because this is what they do, they pulled me back and they didn't let me slip through the cracks of a broken system. Like so many of us have seen happen before, like my friends. And so that's why I'm running, because I want to uplift and support the people who were there for me when I needed them most as a student. Because our learning conditions for our students are our teachers' working conditions. Because I've never heard a parent say, gee, I wish that class sizes were larger, or that counselor caseloads should be higher. Because we understand that these systems, these programs are critical to the success of our students, which is why when, as a school board member, when I say that I will keep cuts furthest from the classroom, that's not just a phrase from me, like so many others. That's life for me, because as a student and as a teacher, I have witnessed firsthand how important those things are. Students aren't just numbers on a budget that we check off and say, hey, we're good, we're balanced. These are people's lives. So if our district cares about our students, then our budget should reflect that. And right now it is not, because we wouldn't be still cutting counselors and putting our programs at risk over and over again if that's what we actually cared about. For me, like I said, I'm not just from here. My family has always been heavily buried into education. We've always been a part of it. And we've always been community service based. And I've carried those lessons with me all my life. My mom volunteered at every single school that I went to in Pleasanton. And she was also a substitute secretary at the district office throughout the years that I was here. My dad would build and donate computers to the band so that they could do fundraisers. For me, I've also volunteered and done that all through school as well. So I understand that parent engagement and community engagement is the backbone of schools, because without that, it's not possible. And we need to work on truly bringing in our families, because our schools are the heart of the neighborhood. So if we don't have that strength there, our district isn't going to be successful. This is why we need to expand programs like TK, our after and before school programs, because our community and our family needs support. They need to be able to work during the day without fear of, oh, I need to get my kids to school. I need to pick them up. They need to be able to take care of their aging family members without the fear of, are my kids where they need to be? Am I still going to be able to work? And as a school, while we're actually working on community schools, that's what we can do. Because we as educators, we are a part of these neighborhoods. We live within them. We know our families and our communities, which makes sense. That's why we should be on school board, because we know our families, our neighborhoods, and the system best. So the reason why I'm running is because we need to fix a budget deficit of 5 years that's putting all of these programs that we love and that we care about at risk every single year. We need somebody on the school board who is going to fight for you, because they understand that when we cut from the classroom, we're not just setting our kids up to fail, we're setting our district up to fail.
Right.
You need somebody on the school board who understands that you don't just shove our English learners and our special need kids over into the corner and say, oh, well, they have their own classroom. That's good enough. Because it's not. Our students should all be able to participate equally in both the classroom and with their peers on campus. And I will fight to make sure that that happens. So I'm asking for you today to support me in making sure that we have a community member that will actually do engagement. That is not just a survey that they send out last minute or an afterthought. That no, you will be at the table when the district is making decisions. We'll get all of our stakeholders involved. Our parents, our teachers, our labor partners, our community members, you will be there with the process, because that's how things work. If we want these things to stay, if we want to truly have a growing district that brings back students and stops declining enrollment, it starts with bringing us back into the room together. So I'm asking you today to join me in uplifting and building a better district, improving on the great schools that we have. Because together as a team, we can make that happen. And with your vote and your support, I am going to be your next school board member. So please, vote for me, Charlie Jones, your Pleasanton School Board Trustee for. And thank you so much for coming today.
I just want to say thank you all for being here today. We have a few quick things we want to touch on. So, one, we need every single one of your times. I would love for you to come schedule some time to come volunteer on this campaign. We cannot do it alone. As we've said, Charlie has knocked on doors. He has texted. He has organized behind the scenes. But now Charlie's at the forefront, and so we need your help to join us with all this behind the scenes work. So if you can schedule some time to knock on doors, if you can help us text bank, if you could schedule some phone calls, we would absolutely support it. If you could go ahead and sign up at the front here, we'll be in contact with you for how you can join us. But we very much would love your volunteering opportunities.